Hello to the people who clicked on this video. I may be new to YouTube as in my channel, but I'm definitely not new to this fandom. I hope those in this fandom come to like my video, and if you do, let me know what I should fix, change, or if I should make a part 2. I do really hope you guys enjoy and this video goes well. Enjoy. Kita left me to look after the children. I'm about to make it everyone's problem. At Atsumu better Miya. At Osamu Miya. Wait, you guys are in Miyagi. Yepers. Etsuna Rin even better, I left them with you instead of keeping them if they were going to cause that much trouble. Just pass them off to Adojiro Aaron. Nope, you're on your own. I'm walking away now, anyway. I got my blackmail. They'll never be able to look back at this with a straight face. Oh, how noble of you, Etsuna Rin.
Just late night things. Thanks for taking the picture at Kozuken. At Akashi. At Tokaboka. Thumbs up, light skin tone. They threw rocks at my window until I answered. No regrets. I hadn't seen you all day. At Akashi. Starstruck. At Tokaboka, you saw me at morning practice. At Akashi, and not at all after that pensive face. I almost dropped him. Bro's weight ain't no joke, skull. At Milk Boy Tobes, thanks for biking me home after practice yesterday. Heart hands medium light skin tone. No problem, baby. Heart hands medium light skin tone. Ah, what a cute photo. Still wrapping my head around y'all's relationship. Raise your standards. At Tanji_show. Must you always bully him? At Tanji_show, yes. At Suki middle finger light skin tone. This is what happens when I let him sleep in my bed when he comes over. At Karooster. No regrets, but I bet you had some after you offered relieved face. Regret. So much regret. At Kozuken, you look great in that picture, Kenma. At Tanji_show, thanks, Shoyo. What at Tanji_show meant to say was that your ass looked good. And I concur, relieved face smirk. At Karooster, I'm blocking you. At Kozuken, no, I'm sorry, kitten. I'll behave.
At Tokaboka wanted to show me how much progress he made at the gym. Smiling face with hearts. At Tokaboka LMAO, get it, bro. Why can't we do that, Iwa-chan? Pleading face. At Predikawa, because, you know I hate having my picture taken. Plus, my muscles aren't that big. At XOXO Iwa nonsense. At Dadchi eyes. At Sugar Cube, I'll go get my uniform. At Dadchi smiling face with hearts. Hashtag couple goals. Victory hand light skin tone 2 hearts. You are so fucking lucky I'm already dating you. Kiss and smile 2 hearts. At Predikawa, yes, Kawa babe. Get your share. At Atsumu better Miya, don't worry. You'll get yours. Gross. At Osamu Miya, don't start. You owe me some too. Guys, please loudly crying. Don't. Shoyo's in a mood so I can't get some loudly crying skull. At Milk Boy Tobes, you broke my Polaroid look of triumph. At Tanji_show, I'm sorry, baby. I'll buy you a new one, I promise, loudly crying. I love you so much at Tanji_show. At Milk Boy Tobes, ah, I love you too, Toby smiling face with hearts. You guys are adorable. I'm jealous, disappointed. At Good_yams. Really? At Suki, wait, no, I'm sorry, Suki loudly crying. Save some room for the singles loudly crying. At Lovely_Yachi, I thought you were dating at Shimizu.kyo. At Tanji_show, I wish face with peeking eye, disappointed. At Lovely_Yachi doesn't mean we can't be flushed. Get on our level. You especially, Kara Suno. Yummy face, zany face. At Guess Monsta, I hate you. At Sugar Cube smiling face with hearts. At Guess Monsta Batendo, how shall they get on our level? They don't live in our apartment. At Ushi Waka, shish. Just let it play out, darling. At Guess Monsta, this is one of the reasons no one likes you or your team. At Predikawa, that's up for debate, kiss and smile. At Predikawa, you should have come to Shira Torizawa. At Ushi Waka, I hate you, middle finger light skin tone. Our day off and the captains wanted a photo, face exhaling smiling face with hearts. At Sugar Cube, sorry, sweetheart. I was dragged into it loudly crying. At Dadchi, it's okay. I got a handsome picture of you to make up for it, smiling face with hearts. At Akashi, do I look good too, Akashi? Pleading face. At Tokaboka, of course you do, darling. You always do, red heart. At Kozuken. At Karooster, red heart. At Kozuken, open mouth smile, red heart. Shoyo here. Kenma's a little mad. At Tanji_show. At Tanji underscore show I did all those missions and got crappy weapons. At Kozuken I know, I'm really sorry cold sweat smile. At Kozuken lol. At Karuster I'm breaking up with you. At Kozuken wait, no, I'm sorry. I was joking loudly crying. At Karuster nope. I'm dating a Tanji underscore show now. At Kozuken absolutely not. Cold sweat smile. Pretty setter squad goals sparkles growing heart. Out our way, spikers. Smirk. At Sugar Cube at Akashi at Kozuken at Milk Boy Tobes. At Predikawa you motherfucker. At Karuster yummy face. At Predikawa Kenma choked 3 seconds after this photo. At Akashi loudly crying. At Akashi melting face. No fair. I wanna do this. At Tanji underscore show sorry, baby. I wouldn't even be in that photo if it weren't for at Predikawa unamused. At Milk Boy Tobes I made you look better than you actually are, Tobio. You're welcome kiss and smile. Spiker 3rd gym squad goals call me hand light skin tone collision. Suck it, at Predikawa. At Tanji underscore show at Toka Boka at Lev Haiba at Akashi at Suki Suki. At Karuster fuck you. At Predikawa smirk. Ah, I love this picture. Smiling face with hearts. At Karuster why am I in this picture? I'm not a spiker. At Akashi cause, I actually like you and your boyfriend's my buddy relieved face. At Akashi yeah, Akashi grin smiling face with hearts star-struck red heart. At Toka Boka heart. I would like this picture, but all of you bully me except at Tanji underscore show loudly crying. At Lev Haiba serves you right. You're only a part of that group because you went there to skip out on extra practice. Me and at Suki Suki just went to see the new Jurassic Park movie. Red Heart T-Rex. At good underscore yams ah. Movie night. Can we do that? At Milk Boy Tobes. At Tanji underscore show of course we can, baby. At good underscore yams was actually a really good movie, would recommend even without bias relieved face. At Suki Suki I liked it too. I had a lot of fun smiling face with hearts. We have to go on a triple date now. You know, since I'm not single anymore cold sweat smile kiss and smile. At lovely underscore yachi wait, does that mean? At Tanji underscore show yep. At shimizu.kyo. At lovely underscore yachi growing heart. Buying snacks for movie night with at Milk Boy Tobes heart smiling face with hearts. Thanks for the photo, at good underscore yams. At Tanji underscore show of course. You guys are adorable and the photo turned out great. At Tanji underscore show be careful. You almost fell right after this photo. At Milk Boy Tobes I will, Tobes. But that was only because at Suki Suki jerked the cart unamused. At Tanji underscore show victory hand light skin tone. At Milk Boy Tobes looks so mad cold sweat smile tears of joy. At lovely underscore yachi they were out of his favorite snack cold sweat smile. At Tanji underscore show they didn't have my boba milk straws. At Milk Boy Tobes I know, honey. I'm sorry blew it. At Toka Boka at Karuster you two don't look nearly as good as you think you do face with rolling eyes. At Akashi at Kozuken. At Yaku Soba hey, you're the one who took the photo look of triumph and I think we look pretty dashing, right? At Toka Boka relieved face. At Karuster yeah, right, at Akashi. At Toka Boka of course, Bakudo-san. At Karuster you being dashing is debatable. At Kozuken ah, come on, kitten loudly crying. I actually liked this date. It was the one time at Yaku Soba was nice to me grin. At Lev Haiba don't get used to it. At Yaku Soba pensive face. At Lev Haiba heart. At Yaku Soba star-struck red heart. Isn't he so pretty? Red heart roasted potato at good underscore yams. At Suki Suki great picture. And is that the new boba place next to Kochukai's store? Starstruck. At Tanji underscore show thanks. At Tanji underscore show yep. The taro pearl was really good yummy face. At good underscore yams me and at shimizu.kyo went there too. Their pastries are so good. At Tanji underscore show you free after school tomorrow, baby. At Milk Boy Tobes yes. At Tanji underscore show and your favorite milk tea. At Milk Boy Tobes green milk tea with strawberry boba. Thanks, love. Yummy face smiling face with hearts red heart. At Tanji underscore show red heart red heart red heart. Ha ha ha, I did this during lunch and couldn't stop laughing. Please. Loudly crying rolling on the floor laughing loudly crying. At Tanji underscore show is that why you had your phone 2 inches from your face and was giggling for 25 straight minutes? At Milk Boy Tobes I'm literally crying loudly crying loudly crying loudly crying. At Tanji underscore show that's actually hilarious, I can't rolling on the floor laughing. At Tanji underscore show loudly crying, loudly crying, loudly crying. At Milk Boy Tobes ah, don't be mad, king. He just caught you in yout finest moment and made it better. At Suki middle finger light skin tone at Tanji underscore show you're lucky I love you so much. Ah pleading face red heart. Late night practice in the rain with BF red heart. At Tanji underscore show at Milk Boy Tobes you two have won couple of the year, this is just the cutest loudly crying heart. At Sugar Cube ah, thanks, Suga. I love him a lot and I want people to know in the best way open mouth smile. At Tanji underscore show I would burn the world for you, volleyball included. Babe, I love you, but let's not go that far. This is the most wholesome thing I've seen all week. I am so happy for you both smiling face. Tobio's got game. Chibi-chan is pretty cute pensive face. At Prettykawa and you'll know hell if I catch you looking. At Prettykawa at Milk Boy Tobes fight. Eyes camera with flash. El Mao, what he doesn't know can't hurt him smirk. At Karooster lol, recorded when he loses. At Karooster nah, foul. Skull. At Karooster you know, I only like you when you make people suffer heart. At Karooster how is this helpful to you when you posted this where he can see? At Kozu Ken first of all, ow, kitten loudly crying. At Akashi second, I made him turn off his phone so he won't see until after I beat him relieved face. What a dirty cheater. At Osamu Miya it's only cheating if you get caught zany face. 10 minutes later. At Karooster hey. Do I need to say it? At Asahi the Messiah what the hell, Asahi. That was hilarious. At Asahi the Messiah and what do you mean, babysitting? At Pikachu at Ryunosuke no comment. My bad, Asahi. We forgot we left them alone with you cold sweat smile. At Sugar Cube I didn't forget anything. I chose to abandon him. At Pikachu at Ryunosuke that looks so fun. I just have one question, why the trumpet? At Tanji underscore show Ryu learned how to play from a 10-minute YouTube vid open mouth smile. At Pikachu oh, the stupidity greatens every day. Lol, he's doing Kita's job for him. This is gold. I hope someone recorded it and, if so, don't gatekeep. At Suna Rin what the fuck did piss hair do this time? At Osamu Miya at Sumu flung his hand and his prop hit Kenma in the back of the head, so this is how Kenma returns the favor. At Milk Boy Tobes I'm sensing deja vu eyes. At Tanji underscore show you're still not off the hook for that. It hurt to lay down on my back in bed. At Milk Boy Tobes sorry disappointed. At Suna Rin I regret nothing. Though, I never do. At Kozu Ken the string cut my lip loudly crying. At Atsumu better Miya I'm surprised that's the only thing you're complaining about. I don't care who does the job, as long as it gets done. I thank you, Kenma. What it looks like to wait for baked goods. Can confirm, this is exactly how me and Kags look waiting for Brownie's pensive face. Toru looks so stupid. Just wanted to say that. Iwa-chan, you wound me. What the hell is Karu's mischievous ass doing? Glad to know you were looking at this mischievous ass smirk. At Kozu Ken he was eating the leftover cake batter. Raw. At Karooster you're nasty. At Kozu Ken at Akashi don't shame me loudly crying. At Karooster there, bud. This is our getting along scarf open mouth smile. At Suki I'm laughing my ass off respectfully loudly crying. At Sugar Cube we have a getting along shirt for the twins. Works effectively, you should try it. This wasn't fair, I didn't do anything and I get suffocated by these trees pouting look of triumph loudly crying. At Tanji underscore show you shouted, beat his ass, babe. When Kageyama threw a meat bun at Tsukishima's face. It was well deserved look of triumph. At Tanji underscore show at Milk Boy Tobes die. Middle finger light skin tone. At Suki I'm taking you down with me and I'll make sure you're first. I'll go get the scarf open mouth smile. Me and Toby's Halloween costume last year. As much as I despise Tobio, I am loving the relationship goals. Red heart smiling face. At Prettykawa middle finger light skin tone. At Tanji underscore show at Milk Boy Tobes that's so clever and cute. Love it. Ah, my baby's revolving hearts growing heart sparkling heart. This is adorable. I'll have to do this with Bakudo this year. It won't take much convincing. At Akashi grin. At Kozu Ken if you go out with me this year in a couple's costumes like this, I'll buy you 15 games of your choice. At Karooster eyes thumbs up light skin tone. Speaking of Halloween. At Sakusa Kiyumi at Tanji underscore show at Toka Boka. At Atsumu better Miya I loved our costumes this year. Starstruck. Hey, We look so good. I hate the color purple. At Sakusa Kiyumi you look good, Omi. And you didn't fit any other character skull. At Tanji underscore show the first years need to do a group costume. At good underscore yams no thanks. At good underscore yams yes. First year's first team field trip, at first year's. I'd never seen so many lights in one place. It was so pretty. At Tanji underscore show the Eiffel Tower was so cool. At Milk Boy Tobe's Eiffel Tower. At Suki Suki kill yourself. At Suki Suki come on, Suki face exhaling, the trip was super fun and everything was so beautiful. Everything was gorgeous, including the Lovelock Bridge. At XOXO Iwa I wanna go, Iwa-chan. At Pretikawa then go by yourself. At XOXO Iwa you're so mean, Iwa. It's the city of love. Loudly crying. Midday date. Smiling face with hearts red heart at Milk Boy Tobes. Back to the belief that Shoyo only posts pretty and adorable aesthetic photos. Can't say the same for people like at Atsumu Better Mia. Atsuna Rin Rin Fu. I'm a funny guy look of triumph. At Atsumu Better Mia liar. At Osamu Mia middle finger light skin tone. At Tanji underscore show very cute. At Tanji underscore show have a good date, you too. At Kozu Ken at Akashi thanks, guys. Grin. At Tanji underscore show heart tangerine. At Milk Boy Tobes smiling face with hearts. Coming from Snapchat to Insta with this info, peace victory hand light skin tone. At Osamu Mia. At Suna Rin Rin I hate you. I don't need your validation anyway, I have Omi and I'm his favorite twin, right at Sakusa Kiyumi. At Atsumu Better Mia no, I don't like either of you. At Atsumu Better Mia ha. At Atsumu Better Mia I didn't even have to prove my point. I hate you all. At Atsumu Better Mia don't worry. You can be my favorite twin, Atsumu. At Tanji underscore show Hina pleading face. At Atsumu Better Mia at Tanji underscore show absolutely not. Get your own tangerine. I would say I regret my decisions, but I don't. Still currently running. At Toka Boka get your ass back here. Can we talk about how yellow that mayo is that it's practically mustard? At Karooster lol, I'm putting this on my story. At Karooster I apologize for his actions and ask that if you do catch him to keep his face intact. Thank you. At Akashi, what the heck? Loudly crying. At Toka Boka heart. I caught the bastard. Whenever Chibi-chan comes to visit, I feel like I'm third-wheeling my own boyfriend. At Kozu Ken at Tanji underscore show. At Karooster how do you think I feel? At Milk Boy Tobes it's rough out here, man pensive face raised fist light skin tone. At Milk Boy Tobes I'm sorry blew it. This is just one of the only times I get to see Kenma. At Karooster I'm not sorry. If I could replace you with him, I would. At Kozu Ken kitten. At Karooster kidding. Maybe. Cold sweat smile. All my children smiling face with hearts. What the hell did you do while I was asleep and why did you take a picture of it? At Tanji underscore show. At Milk Boy Tobes come on, Tobes. You looked so cute. Face with symbols on mouth. ... I despise every single one of you. At Suki you look good with a side pony, Suki. I felt like I had too much power in this situation, it was great grin. Payback smile with horns at Tanji underscore show. At Milk Boy Tobes oh come on, now this is just mean, I look terrible. Loudly crying. At Tanji underscore show nah, you look cute son. Eyes camera with flash I'll be taking this for blackmail. At good underscore yams you didn't stop him. At Tanji underscore show sorry cold sweat smile. The drawing was so cute though. I was drooling. At Tanji underscore show lol. At Tanji underscore show I would still hit. At Atsumu Better Mia flushed. At Atsumu Better Mia I know where you live. Count your days. Thanks for the address. At Osamu Mia. At Milk Boy Tobes thumbs up light skin tone. He doesn't know he's losing them tonight. Cooking knife. At Levhiba. At Yaku Soba what? At Levhiba nothing upside down face. Just a suggestion to not skip extra practice tonight. At Yaku Soba worried. At Yaku Soba I like this. Give us more. Can we talk about the picture skull? At Suna Rin Rin this is really the only thing I hate about him. At Tanji underscore show smiling face with tear. Rolling on the floor laughing. Why are we bullying the tall people few? At Asahi the Messiah because you guys deserve to be knocked down a peg open mouth smile. At Pikachu Gremlin. At Suki face with symbols on mouth pouting look of triumph. I love having a petty boyfriend so I can do things like this, lol, at Pretikawa. At XOXOE Wa chan. How dare you? I am in such low quality. At Predikawa funny that's your biggest concern, cause you're always in low quality. At Suna Rin Rin lol. At Predikawa LMAO, get roasted. How did I somehow get roped into this? At Predikawa you don't look terrible, Kawa. Cold sweat smile. At Sugar Cube because that makes me feel so much better loudly crying. At Predikawa love you. Prime example of the reason we don't let them on the same team during scrimmages cold sweat smile. LMAO, I knew you were bad, Tobio, but now you're wrapped up by Chibi-chan. Shut up, Shitikawa. Guys. Face with peeking eye. This is funnier every time I read this rolling on the floor laughing. Y'all were really tongue deep in each other's throats. What could either of you possibly do to get in this position? We don't even know face exhaling. Punishments don't even work on them anymore, they just look at each other from across the gym. Hey, we do not look of triumph. I mean, it's hard not to. You two disgust me. The feeling is mutual. Surprised you know the meaning of that word. Face with symbols on mouth middle finger light skin tone. At Captain Kita why the hell am I always left to babysit? At Suna Rin Rin because you're the least likely to lose your sanity. You don't know how fast I could prove you wrong. Isn't one of the idiots your boyfriend? He knew what he signed up for when he put his pen to my contract. What contract? My asshole. Please skull. I am repulsed face vomiting. Don't you dare act like this isn't something you would burn my eyeballs with. I will be using this line on Daichi now whenever I'm in the mood. Please don't, for the love of God. I think you all need a little bit of God in your life Latin cross. At Asahi the Messiah you just called me saying you were horny. At Asahi the Messiah hypocrite. Loudly crying folded hands light skin tone. Lol. At Predikawa at XOXOEWA. Kunimi, how could you do this to me? Ha. Please, this is hilarious skull. Why is it always funny when I'm in pain? Not just when you're in pain. I laugh just at your face sometimes. At Karooster Ditto. I hate all of you. I felt bad for laughing at this picture. You too. Loudly crying you all just jealous that I'm prettier than you look of triumph. In your dreams, I know prettier people, at Tanji_show. At Milk Boy Tobe's heart, don't worry, Oikawa, I think you're pretty. Chibi-chan loudly crying. Show, you're supposed to be on my side. Sorry pensive face. I love the power I have. At Suki LMAOOO, didn't know you could be this funny. I'm crying, the editing is immaculate. Stop. Why am I always the source of your lame jokes? At Tanji_show because it's just funnier that way victory hand light skin tone. Now Kageyama is laughing next to him. I'm sorry, baby. It caught me by surprise loudly crying. At Suki this is just wrong skull. I'm running away. Did you find what you were looking for? Zany face smirk. At Sakusa Kiyumi. At Atsumu better Mia go put a shirt on. At Sakusa Kiyumi why? I know this is your favorite angle of me smirk. At Atsumu better Mia flushed. At Tanji_show come back to bed, baby. I can give you whatever he has but 1,000 times better. At Milk Boy Tobes stop. At Atsumu better Mia you're so gross. At Osamu Mia you're just jealous you don't have a twin bod relieved face smirk. At Atsumu better Mia actually, I concur that he does. And he knows I want it. At Atsumu better Mia oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. I'll be over in less than 5. I love him and his tiny hands heart, but, they're so tiny. At Tanji_show. At Milk Boy Tobes really. Come on, Tobes expressionless heart. At Tanji_show but, they're so small, how do you even function? At Milk Boy Tobes face with rolling eyes heart. At Tanji_show at Milk Boy Tobes you guys file each other's nails. At Suna Rin Rin it was for a volleyball match. Tobio likes to do his for perfect sets, so he wanted to do mine too. Oh, Tobio, quite the perfectionist but far from perfection relieved face. At Tanji_show that's actually really cute. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If I make a second part, let me know what characters I should add that I didn't add in this video. Thanks.